What's going on? So today we're going to be shooting something rather interesting. A personal favorite of mine. I've got the 6.5 Creedmoor. It's a really fun weapon to shoot. But yeah, nothing crazy today. We're going to be shooting an assortment of items just to see the kind of damage that it can produce. Because I don't know about you, but I have personally been interested in the type of explosion that'll come when you shoot something of a softer matter with a 6.5 Creedmoor. Same thing, we're gonna be shooting upwards there. I'm gonna get it all set it up, and it'll be about a 50-yard range. Uh, let me get loaded and set up, and then we'll get turned around here and we'll start shooting and enjoy the fun. So we're just about set up. You can see out in the distance there that there is the target. But today we're going to be shooting the 140 grain federal round. And then in comparison, I've got the 129 grain PowerPoint. So I've already got a couple of cantaloupes down there, and we're going to start off with the 129 grain just to get an idea of what it'll do. And then after we shoot those, we're going to switch over to the 140 grain and see the difference in damage between the two grains. So give me just a minute here. I'll get you swapped around, zoomed in, set up, and we'll start shooting. Alrighty, as you can see, there are two cantaloupes down there. And just like I said, we're going to start off with the 129 grain, 6.5 Creedmoor. Get loaded up there with 2 rounds. All right, well, ready to go here. Get my hearing protection in. Alrighty, we're set up, ready to go. See if I can't aim down here and well, I believe that 129 grain made pretty quick work of it. Let me go get the other one set back up, and we'll shoot another one, and then we'll set up 2 more, and we'll shoot it with the 140, see if the damage is even better. Alrighty, we're set back up. Go ahead and send another one down. As you can see there with the 6.5 Creedmoor, even at 129 grain, there's some serious damage being dealt. So what we're gonna do now is we'll go ahead and walk up there and give you an idea of what it looks like. As you can see, there's not too much that you can do now. The damage is is done. I wouldn't want to get hit by one of those for sure. But all right, we're not done yet. I've still got some other things we can shoot here. Let me get set up and we'll switch over to the 140 grain. There you have it. I've got the next one set up and we are locked and loaded with the 140 grain. Let's go ahead and send one down and see how different the impact is. Believe it or not, from what I could tell, the actual damage was a lot less than I expected. It seems like it broke apart in bigger, more solid chunks. So let me get the next one set up. We'll shoot it again and then we'll move on to the next item. Alrighty, let's run it again. Once again, this is 140 grain. Nothing to it. It makes quick work of it every single time. Man, do I love a 6.5 Creedmoor. All right, now I got some pineapple we can shoot now. Let me get them set up downrange. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to shoot it with the 129 grain first, and then we're going to switch to the 140 grain. See what kind of damage difference there is. But 129 grain, locked and loaded. And we're going to shoot on the left there. All right. Now this is the 140 grain versus the pineapple. I genuinely believe that with the higher grain and the higher velocity, it just goes straight through. It doesn't do as much initial hit damage. So what I got now is a couple of watermelons, and we're just going to shoot those for fun just to see what happens. Once again, I've got one for the 129 grain and I've got one for the 140 grain. So let's go ahead and get them set up and see the kind of damage we can do between the two. There you have it. We got the watermelon set up. We got high and we got a low. We got one on the pedestal and one on the ground, as you can see right there. So we're going to shoot the one up top first, and then we're going to go with the 140 grain and shoot the one on the ground. Up first, 129 grain, 6.5 Creedmoor versus watermelon. 140 grain versus watermelon. All right, let's be honest. You're about as surprised as a fish in the water. Like, we knew that everything was going to get blown apart, but in all fun, that was a lot of fun. And I recommend, of course, to go out and get your own 6.5 Creedmoor and then go on your own adventure of what you can and can't blow up and shoot. As always, if you like what you see and enjoy what you watch, go ahead and smack that like button for us. And don't forget to give us a subscribe. It does help, and it allows me to shoot bigger, better, and more crazy things. But again, this has been the 6.5 Creedmoor versus, well, a bunch of random stuff that goes boom. Until next time, stay frosty and enjoy it all.